Today we're going to make our own breakfast sausage. I'm going to use 1.5 pounds of ground pork. You want a mixture between 70 and 80% pork to 20 to 30% fat. It's nice, but not everyone has their own meat grinder. So you can make this using pre-ground pork that you purchase at the grocery store. It'll usually be in a ratio of fat to pork content that you're looking for to make your own breakfast sausage. The nice thing about the breakfast sausage when you make it yourself is you're not getting all of those added ingredients that are unhealthy and that you really don't want and don't need. And then this way you can adjust your seasonings to get the exact flavorings that you want after playing with it for a little bit. We're going to use 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 3/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1.5 teaspoons of fennel seed, which I've crushed in a mortar and pestle myself. Got 1.5 teaspoons of rubbed sage, 3/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and I make my own poultry seasoning. I use 3/8 teaspoon of poultry seasoning, 1/8 teaspoon of crushed rosemary, 3/4 teaspoon of ground thyme, 3/8 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 3/4 teaspoons of dried parsley, 1/8 teaspoon of allspice, 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and 3 teaspoons of brown sugar. I know this seems like an awful lot of ingredients, but the meld together of all these flavors really makes this a great breakfast sausage. Okay, we've mixed up all of the seasonings and it already smells like sausage. With the mixer running, we kind of want to make the ground pork in a little bit of a paste and gradually add all of the seasonings. We want to make sure all the seasonings get mixed in. And once the seasonings are all mixed in, we're going to put this in a bowl and let this sit in the refrigerator overnight for all the seasonings to penetrate the pork, and then we will either make it into patties or into links tomorrow. Okay, we've let this sit overnight, and we're going to make this into 1 1/8 ounce patties. I'm using parchment paper because I'm going to freeze these, and I'm using a 3-inch metal ring to make the patty, and this will be about the right size if you want to make an egg sandwich using a bagel or an English muffin. And I like to fold my parchment paper up so that I can cover the patty, and then when they're frozen they'll come apart easily. We're going to take and cook one off in a non-stick saucepan, and that's a 3.5-inch sausage patty, about 1 1/8 ounces, and we'll see how this cooks up. It should be a nice brown, go perfect with pancakes or your scrambled eggs or an omelet. Well, my sausage patty is all cooked off. I know it's a lot of ingredients, but it's really a very simple recipe to make, and it's well worth it. And there's your nicely browned sausage patty. There you have it.